son, Will, and Will loves to help me cook in the kitchen. When he was little, he really liked to help, and sometimes it was a little hard for me to cook in the kitchen with him because he was so little, right? Yeah. So we came up with this recipe for
Willy's chili!
Willy's chili, because it has enough jobs for kids to do, and then it has things that I can do, and we can cook together, and it doesn't end up being a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to work on chopping an onion and 3 cloves of garlic, and while I'm doing that, Will is going to crush some whole peeled tomatoes with his hands.
No?
Well, that's true. Normally he does it with his hands, but show him what happened. Yeah, Will broke his arm. So you could use one hand if you wanted to, or we can use a potato masher.
First you have to take this off.
You may take off the Pokemon watch. Okay. The other thing that, are you going to use one hand then? Okay.
I'm smarter than an average bear.
Okay, the other job that Will's going to do is he's going to crush up the corn tortilla chips. Now, most, well not most, but a lot of chili recipes call for masa flour. And I don't like buying masa flour just because I don't use it that often. And at my grocery store, it comes in this really big, like, thing. And I feel like it gets wasted. So instead of using masa flour, we're just gonna crush up some corn tortilla chips into a fine powder, and that helps to thicken the chili, make it really nice and stewy, right? All right, so we're gonna get started. Into the onion, then
How many pieces?
okay, watch your hands on the cutting board, mister.
Don't cut me, please. You have to watch your hands, too. And your fingers.
Now, Willy's gonna crush up these tomatoes.
It's a tomato crusher.
You gonna use your hand? Okay. So, we're gonna keep the lid down so they don't splatter everywhere. Ah! Okay.
Guts.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna chop up 3 cloves of garlic.
Do I do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm squishing guts. Look at this guts. Look at this gut. See? These tomatoes are dying.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Good.
Oh my god.
Probably get the skins off of the garlic.
Garlic is small. This is good.
I want smaller pieces than that. Cool. All right, let me get
These tomato guts are gone.
Now Will is going to crush these tortilla chips. There's about, you want to make it so that you get about 1/2 cup of tortilla chip dust.
I'll use that.
You're going to use that? Okay. We have about, so that's about
Can I do it now?
Yeah, that's about 15 restaurant style chips. You don't have to use a tool. You can use your hands if you wanted to. I'm going to light the stove. We're going to get it nice and warm, and then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So about a tablespoon of olive oil goes in there.
Mix.
And to that, we're going to add our onion.
Mix.
Yep, go ahead and mix.
Stir. Oh.
Here, use your hand to get it out. Stir it up. You just want to cook that for about 30 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 28, 29, 30.
Okay. Then we're going to add in 2 pounds of ground beef, and I'm just going to break this up as I put it in, because Will likes to stir, and it's harder for him to break up the ground beef with the spoon than it is for me to just do it a little bit.
I'm just 6.5.
You're not 6.5. You're about to be 7. You're basically 7. His birthday's in 2 days. We need 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Can you open that? There's a teaspoon. Alright, that's good. Let's sprinkle that in there. Alright, then we're going to need 1 tablespoon of ancho chili powder. And we like ancho chili powder because it's very fragrant. It's a good, solid chili powder without being spicy. You could certainly use regular chili powder. Let's not do that. Do it over the, yeah. We did it one time with chipotle chili powder, and it was delicious. It was a little spicy for the kids. Yeah, you can dump it in. So ancho chili is our fave. All right, then we're going to do 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. We like smoked paprika because it just gives it that extra smoky flavor. No, that's not quite enough. There you go. All right, smoked paprika. Then we're going to need some cumin. Actually, you still need 1 tablespoon of cumin. Now help you get that. With one arm, it's not so easy, huh? Okay, you want to put that in there?
So many different colors.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to need half a teaspoon of oregano. Now this is a 1/4 teaspoon, so we'll need 2 of those. Okay? 2 1/4 teaspoons makes a half. And a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne. You could certainly add more cayenne if you wanted this to be spicier. We think a 1/4 teaspoon is perfect. All right, stir that up, Will.
Oh, so many different colors.
Yeah, and we like to mix in the spices first, get them all mixed in with the ground beef before we add any of our liquids. It just helps make sure that we don't have any clumps of spice stuck somewhere. This gets it nice and incorporated into the whole thing. Do you need help you mix up? Now to this, we're going to add
Water.
2 cups of water.
Hey, oh.
Do you want to add in our crushed tortilla chips?
And you want to make sure it's over the bowl.
Yeah. So you learned that the hard way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 1 can of kidney beans with their juices. This is a 29-ounce can, which is one of the bigger cans. You could use this, or you could use 2 15-ounce cans. And then our crushed tomatoes. Hand crushed, right? Alright, Will, can you mix that all together?
Whoa, that's a lot.
That is so much.
I can do it. Willy chili's yummy.
You like Willy's chili?
I'm gonna eat this tonight.
Okay, that's good. We're going to bring this up to a simmer and cover it for 20 minutes, and then take the cover off and let it simmer for another 20 minutes.
Bon appetit.